Hello everyone, this is Kieran and welcome to today's video. Obviously we would usually run our usual Star Wars Empire at War video. I didn't get a chance to record it, so we're going to do something different. I was asked to do a Tokugawa campaign and I was going to release that starting next Monday. I'm not actually, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take a look at Rise of the Samurai. I know there's not many videos around Rise of the Samurai, so that's partly why. Or there hasn't been any recently. So I'm going to take a look at this. It's not part of the game I've really played, so it's going to be a learning process as we go along. Now you've got obviously all your clans you can start with. The Minamoto, and there's the Kamakuri Minamoto. Then there's Kiso Minamoto. So Kiso are part of the later game, but as a smaller faction. Yoshimari Tarai. And Nistari as well. So all quite start fairly with easy, normal. But we're going to start easy. We're going to start with Fujiwara. And we're going to start with Hirayazamu Fujiwara. So what he gets is constabulary force minus 20% of Jusantusi actions. Sorry if I'm pronouncing things way wrong. Resolute officials, plus 5% to tax incomes. Skillful inspectors, plus 10% success chance for Satushi actions. Developed government, rice, loans, art already mastered. Oh, cool. So the Fujiwara were great ones. They could be great again. Educated, urbane, sophisticated, and worldly. They were consummate courtiers and scholars, and had the ear of the emperor in all matters. They ruled from the shadows with influence over the emperor, and over the upbringing of many imperial heirs. For that matter, the mothers of many imperial offspring were Fujiwara ladies. Yeah, so basically, obviously, I'm not going to read all that because it's quite long. We're going to play as a Fujiwara in the Rise of the Samurai campaign. And we're just gonna see how this goes. I really need to learn this game a lot more. Since the Dateo campaign, that was a complete failure. And then obviously I've tried to do the Tokugawa, and you know, when I first got into playing this when I first got this game, I was quite comfortable with it. And I don't know, I think just flitting between so many different games recently, it's sort of I was losing track of what I was doing as well. But you know, that's part of posting games, I imagine, on YouTube. I'm also building another new map, so I'll be bringing a video about that soon. Anyway, let's watch the intro.
The Sengoku Jidai was a time of war, but those who say Japan has never seen the like have short memories. Long before the Ashikaga Shogunate, 400 years of peace were shattered by the Genpei War. Amaterasu, the sun goddess, watched over the emperors of Japan and gave them power. Their authority was absolute. An emperor could retire from the world and still have complete mastery over Japan. But now, imperial might is crumbling, weakened by 3 noble families. For many years, the Taira have secretly controlled the imperial court. Sophisticated, cunning, ruthless. They plot against any challenges to their hidden power. The Minamoto are proud warriors. Their pleasure is battle. That and the destruction of their enemies. The Fujiwara were once the most powerful family in Japan. But now, they only dream of power. After years of careful planning, the Taira are finally ready to make their move. The Miyamoto intend to block with all their might. Meanwhile, the Fujiwara watch and wait. Perhaps this moment is a chance to right wrongs. The imperial peace is at an end. War is coming, and blood will flow. We are the Fujiwara. For centuries, we served as advisors and regents to the imperial house. We were the most influential family in all Japan. Our power and authority were feared and coveted in equal measures. But then, we were vanquished by the Taira through violence and political intrigue. Now, we live in exile to the north, while lesser men exercise authority in our stead. The Taira's treachery knows no bounds, and they have made other enemies, the Minamoto clan, all but destroyed, arising once more to exact vengeance. It will not be long before the two come to blows, so let them butcher one another. Then we will make our triumphant return to Kyoto. The Fujiwara Regency will be restored.
So, this obviously is going to present some different kind of challenges because it's a completely another part of the game I've got to build on. So she's telling us a great victory.
The principal object of the campaign game is to achieve hegemony over the other.
We've got to try and achieve a victory, so let's have a look at what Master of the Arts we've got. Melee, Naginata's, Foot Samurai. So obviously this is a new train, obviously. We've already got Rice Loans, which is good. We could go for Rice Paddies, but I'm going to go Bushido, Chow's bonus, +2. Well, let's get some war in action in. Right, so let's just take a look. Familiar territory. You've all seen this territory before, even though Iwata was up in this section, and Miyagi is about roughly the same. So we're actually in the lands that we were in before in the other campaign. We've got our ally here, which is the Kubota, which is the Kubota for Rijui. And sorry if I'm absolutely crucifying these names, but I don't know them all. So, right, let's have a look. Clan Estate. Let's have a look. This is a Jusanti. So I imagine this is kind of similar as the Masuke. Is it? Yeah, very similar as the Masuke. And what does she do? And she's like the assassins. Yeah. Right, so we've got one army here. We've got the Naginata Levy. And some Bow Levy. So let's see what we can recruit quickly before we move on. We can recruit more Naginata Levy and more Bow Levy. So I imagine these are pretty much the standard Bow Levy and Naginata. The advantage here is because they're up here in Iwata and they've got a blacksmiths, pretty much similar to the regular game. Another game, they can get a armor bonus, which is probably a little better if we're going to recruit any at present. So I believe we just got to see where we go. Let's have a look at who's here. Fukushima, which is the Soma clan. Let's have a quick look at our diplomacy. So we've got Soma, which we're unfriendly with. Fairly obvious. They've got that one region, so I imagine that's going to be our first port of call. We've got up here is Seto again, which would probably become an essential part because it's got the gold. So it's kind of weird because we're playing the same map, same area. Right, let's have a look. So what have we got army wise already? We've got a let's have a look at our clan management, family council. Daimo's son, who's 22, our dynamo's 53. He's got then another young son at 20. So he's not really that young. Why isn't he ready to go to war? A bit weird. And then another son at 16. He's the heir. Fujiwara. I'm murdering these in not a good way. So we got iron obviously here. We can turn this into a small iron mine, which will again boost our armor, proficiency. So what can we see? Banater exchange, bow warrior monks, naginata attendants. So this is what we've got to learn. Everything. Sword attendants. So we start with 250. So we've got to take 2 turns. I want sword attendants because I imagine it's going to be kind of similar as the other one, where swords are going to do significant damage. So we'll see this settlement. So if you can hear my daughter crying, she's really, we don't know really what's up with her. She's very ratty at the minute. I think she's suffering some trapped wind really. So we're gonna recruit 2 bow levy. I'm gonna go heavy bows at the minute, and eventually I'm gonna recruit in this region another naginata levy, and then we're gonna try and push on quite early on. Obviously this is our allied region, Uzen, which is cool. We're going to try and push down into Fukushima as quickly as possible. I don't want to move too far. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all we can do at this point. We could build up. Let's have a look. No, we couldn't because we've just gone for a recruitment drive. So we're going to go for the recruitment first, and then we're probably going to try and recruit a navy as well. Navy's probably going to be. If we reclaim our rightful place as regents to the Imperial House, we will need effective fighting force. Dispatch Jusuntai to spread our influence amongst the provinces most loyal to our cause. Obtain the allegiance of any province, so we can so we're going to dispatch our agent and try and get some sort of allegiance going. Let's see. Naginata levy. Is any recruiting? No, that's the one what we recruited. So let's drop these 2 units in of bows. And let's have a look at constructing. Let's get our food position in a good place. I think that's going to be the best cause early on. So we go pastures or dry field. Dry field includes, I didn't see that actually in the last one. Plus 680 wealth to farms within the province. Plus 1 turn to the growth. And provides 2 pastures. Plus 560. Plus 2 enables the recruitment of cavalry in this province. That's good. So we've gone with that here, I believe. We've gone pastures here. So what we'll do in this province, we'll go for the money and try and spread it out a little bit like that. There's not a lot else we're going to be able to do early game. Can we build a small navy? Attendants large ship. Let's go with that. Let's just see. We'll eventually build our navy up. That's something I definitely didn't do enough of in the Dateo campaign. I didn't realize the navy played such a heavy part in. I know it does in Fall of Samurai, but I just didn't realize it played such a heavy part in this particular game itself. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some sword attendants in the next one, and bow attendants, which obviously going to improve our bow. So, but we'll probably just, if we can, recruit 1 sword attendant and try and push on and take other areas. Everyone seems pretty happy. So we're going to move these down, but they're not going to be able to go much farther. And that's it. Unfortunately, we can't really do all too much. Let's get this lady here out looking around. Fujiwara Castle is there, so we'll try and get a good overview of what's happening. Feudal. Do we want to? Let's just sort of see. Do we have officers? That's something I haven't got another look on. I can request an alliances. That's cool. We'll push him further down. Let's take a look at our clan management. So that's something we definitely. No, we don't have officers as such. No generals there. Loyalty, pretty high. Very standard, good. Obviously we need to rebuild the roads definitely at some point, because yeah, there's not a lot of movement around. So that'll be a big thing to do. A port here, we could go trade port, town, we got a port up in this region as well. Which I'd probably make a military port, and then the other one as a trading port. Blacksmiths. Plus formerly attack, yeah, that would be good. Let's take a look at our mastery of the arts. So we can go Kuryu School, which is 3 turns, and that'll give us a chance to recruit Naginata warrior monks. I think they're going to be play a big part. And then the Foot Samurai. Calligraphy building enables the building of a calligraphy school, plus 8 to diplomatic relations. That's going to take 7. That's 7. So I'm probably going to go with these arts quickly. Horse breeders, enables fire arrows. Yeah. We're definitely going to go the warrior side to start with, the Bushido side. Anyway, and that Bushi training grounds, that's complete. Let's have a look at that. Recruitment, so sword attendants. So yeah, pretty Naginata levy, bow attendants. So yeah, I think more like katana samurai, but definitely a little like what you see in. Did we go with anything here? Did we build anything in this one? Town watch? No. Bow levy? No, we haven't got anything there yet. We are going to turn that into a military port though. Let's move this lady down again. I imagine she's like a geisha type unit. And yeah, we're going to definitely try and recruit. So it's going to be 2 turns. A sword attendant, we could do with probably some bow attendants to get an advantage, but we'll take what we've got, and then we're going to have to move down. So it's going to be a few early turns of not doing anything really, which is pretty standard when you're up in this section. We've got a long way to march. Are we trading with our ally? That could be a good thing to see. I didn't even think about that. Trade to bolster some income would be beneficial. Let's see who's down in this region. Ashikaga. How do we increase influence? Don't know. I'm not too sure. This is something we're going to have to really look into. I think she's more an assassin by the looks of it. Yeah. Let's position these here. Right, let's get some diplomatic relations going. No, I'm not really that bothered with the Soma. Oh, we're already trading. Can trade. I don't want to trade with them. Indifferent. Right. I don't want to leave us undefended at the back. I did that completely in the last one. Naginata Library Garrison, that gives boosts to the Library Garrison. But there's two options, which is kind of cool. Town Watch or Muster Field. Muster Field. Plus 4% to the replenishment rate. Plus 5%, so we've got to watch the repression rate as well in this one. Military report. Trade. Let's see. Roads. Still a while away from roads. Blacksmith. So you can go weaponsmith or armourer. There's a lot of building trees to go through. It's kind of cool. Adds to the dynamic of this game. We could obviously up our stronghold. I'd rather wait till our pastures and other thing is built first. Our farms before we upgrade. I'm not going to make the mistakes of taking too many castles without upgrading your farms and rice fields and stuff, because that's just going to kill us early on, early game. That's the major mistake I made in the last one. I pushed too quick, too hard, and yeah, it cost us a lot in the end. How much? I really would like I would really like the other one, but I'm going to take that because it obviously gives us a more chance of recruiting more units quicker. Certainly when we're trying to build up a decent enough army early on, we need to do something, because right now we're not in a bad position obviously, but we've got to be careful. We want to expand as early as possible. What can we do with her? See if we can level her up. It's 300 gone down the pan. Itachi. Anyway, we really can't do them too much on that. Crewman. Naginata Lovely. Yeah, so we got a ways to go. Oh, I don't want this to be a slow process one. Let's go to war.
So then, what?
Our aim is probably to draw them out. So if we can get in this wood and draw them towards, that'd be kind of cool. Do you think then we're in a... He goes, keep going up and down. Likes a little walk. Oh, they pulled back. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if you can raid. Art mastered, right. So that's obviously enables building of encampments. Let's go over here. Let's get the foot samurai. Let's attack their farm. See if we can draw them out and then drop into the wood. That may be an effective route to take. We're building up a small bit of money, so should we go roads? We built up a little bit of food, but not enough. Enables recruitment. So again, that's pretty much the same route, isn't it? Yeah, Bow Levy, Naginata. Obviously we have to upgrade, and we need to research this, which we're researching, the Foot Samurai. Roads, which would be more beneficial. Movement speed is increased. Or would it be nicer to get a military port? Let's go roads, and then we'll go with a military port not long after. We could probably get them both. Go on, we'll go with the military port straight after as well. Hopefully we can draw these out. I don't want to waste too many early turn games. I want to push on and capture some areas. Fukushima would be a nice little place to capture. They've got a better army, bigger army at the minute. Is that Fukushima area? Is that Samoa? Which one's that one? Which one's that one? Light attendance ships. Recruitment, let's and then one of those after. We're going to recruit these builders up. Let's attack that. Let's see if we can draw them out. That would be kind of cool if we can get a draw them out to attack us. I don't know if it's going to work, but we can obviously recruit more now in Miyagawa. So we'll recruit another Naginata levy, and we'll audit there. We're not going to boost up too much. I do want these to draw out. I want to be drawn into a long siege battle. Oh, the Kabuto look like they're making a move as well. But it's me, I want it, not them. I need this province. Oh. Intriguing. They didn't go for us, they went for our ally. Just a second. We can't bribe that army. Requesting allegiance because we don't have enough military. Are they? No way, they replenished already. Let's turn enable dropping battles on. Let's continue. It's only 3 turns till we start them out. Hopefully they'll come out. Are we taking attrition though? It's not great. Can we do something with her? I'm going to take attrition. I don't really want to take attrition at this early point, but what will be will be. We've got a small navy, so nothing major yet. Oh, interesting. Will they fight the battle with us? A lot of movement earlier, yeah. Way of the bull. Seduce any character. So can she seduce a character? I don't know how that works exactly, but we'll have a look. This is heavily in our favour already. Let's fight it because we've obviously got a reinforcing force. Let's have a go. It's only 2 turns till they'll be starved out, but I want to have a quick battle before we get off into this and call it a day. It'd be nice to have a little battle before we start out. Gonna be interesting because I've never really done a siege battle, especially with no real siege equipment. That's gonna be kind of cool. But we'll wait till Amasaku gets in and we'll let them just throw themselves at them. And try and just pick them off with some bows and then attack. And pretty much that'll be the time for today, and I'll start the upload process because it's going to take a while. My internet hates me right now. But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this because it's a little different. We're obviously doing the Rise of the Samurai, which is completely new to me, but it's the early way. So let's start deployment. Let's ignore that for now. Let's have a look what's going on up here. Oh, so it's not a like major siege, is it? It's not really a siege. There's little areas to defend. They can obviously defend that circle, and we've got to get up that circle. Let's get Naginata Levy here. Either way we go, it's not going to be... We want the shortest route up, really. We want the shortest route up the hill. So it makes more sense to come here, because it's more of a straight path. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I do apologise. Crazy camera action. Toggle guard mode. No. Quite loose formations, obviously. Now we'll get those in the behind, and we've got quite a lot of bows. So that's one thing I'm going to be a little bit more confident on, is the fact we've got so many bows. And then we've got the Naginata attendants as well, and our general just going to keep him slightly protected. And let's move all this force up. I'm just trying a few hotkeys out. No, I don't think it works on this one. No. Let's move up. Let's move all our bows up first, followed by our Naginatas Levy just behind them, and attendants just behind them. Keep our general just slightly back. So yeah, it's not really a siege as such, it's more a embattled, well it is a siege, but you know, an embattled town. Bow Levy, so it's more like a garrison, general's bodyguard. They've got two armies to defend against, so we'll wait till our allies push up, let them push up a little bit as we get into position. I don't want to onrush too much, but if we can start just peppering them, and it is going to be us that takes the town. So if we push our units just to here, then we should roughly be in a range, which hopefully then will draw them on. Our samurai bows are... Oh no, that's... yeah. So they all fire in now. Get some bows in. Let's watch some of these fools die. Beautiful scenery. Oh, yeah, nice. So our first early siege, early samurai, obviously another bow levy, bow levy garrison. So we gotta be a bit careful. We don't want to. Shall we start to whittle down on these two? Our enemies push, our allies pushing forward as well, so that's good. Now what we're gonna do is then we're gonna launch our 4 forces up in a line. But now let's start to ping down. Obviously they've got the hill, so they've got a bit of an advantage. Hopefully we can sort of press the situation as our ally comes up and gets them to engage as well. So now getting out to levy. So it's our attendants that are probably going to do the most damage. They focus their fire onto us now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push these 2 bow units up onto this ridge, because I don't want to keep firing just over the ridge as such. I'll push up a little bit, get us into a better position. Let's get these engaged. Let's try and draw their units on. Oh, took a few arrows there. Magnatas in. Oh, nice jab. Just massacring the bows. Don't push too far. As they push their bow levy. Let's get our bows now concentrating elsewhere. They've formed in their spears, so let's push those up. No, you guys go and attack this side. Don't want to push too far too quick. Our allies are pushing in, so let's have a look at this little engagement going on here. Oh, brutal. Brutal, man. So yeah, it's our attendants that are going to do the main damage. Right, let's get these all focusing on this general's bodyguard. You know, that's a good chance to get a good snipe here. Let's see what's going off on this side. Some in close shots. Oh, straight through the neck.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
Who's running? Who's running? Those guys over there. Right, what I need to do is I need to get a flank situation going on. So if I can get those over. Those bow attendants are going to do the job, but if, come on, a bit quicker. There are a lot of their forces engaged over this side, so we are going to take losses, but we're whittling down their general, which is the main thing. Why have you pulled out? I didn't ask you to. Let's push our general up.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Come on, let's get some. We're really pinning their general down now, so we're getting a snipe on the general. What are you doing? I don't want you.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Right, so let's get our bows over this way. Onto this last unit here. They're broken. Oh cool, that's cool. Their general's gone, so that's pretty much this battle done with. Yeah, that's cool. And battle. Quite a cool little battle, you know. I love this rolling ceiling without a proper palisade yet. That's kind of cool. That's different. I didn't fight any battles like that on the regular game. Look at the rolling scenery, nice hills. You know, I can build that now on Total War Warhammer. I'm building actually a new map, which I'm going to hopefully film some of the process here. I'm trying to recreate a siege battle, so that will be cool if I can do it. Anyway, we're going to obviously end phase this turn, take over the settlement, and end phase that turn here, and that will be the end of this first episode of Rise of Samurai, and we will be back on Monday with this. And then back to normal next Wednesday. Good loot, but I'm just gonna capture the cost area and peacefully occupy, and hopefully keep people a little bit more happy doing it that way. And yeah, we'll see where we can go from there. So we can straight away we're gonna recruit that and try and get Naginata monks already. Put us in a good position. Right, cool. She can't do anything else anyway. So we're going to end this phase here. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back with more Shogun 2 Rise of Samurai next week.